well-dressed and good-looking. He's going to give a speech called Getting Caught in the Detail. Please welcome Mo Bain.
I've never been introduced so complimentary. Feels so good. The other day, I was at Lucky's Market. Wonderful grocery store, by the way. Very cozy, homey feeling. And I was by the deli. And I saw a butcher there with a big barrel chest. He must have been 6'5". The odd thing was his shoe. He must have a size 16 shoe. I've never seen a shoe that big. It was gigantic. Guess what he weighed?
400.
Shane. Guess what he weighed?
320 pounds.
No. He weighed meat. He weighed meat with protein, had beef, pork, chicken, occasionally sausage. You weighed meat. Whew. You weighed meat. Sometimes in life you can get caught in too much of the details and not remember the big picture. I'm going to share such a story with you. When I was 18 years old, I had my dream job, or at least a job I really enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. I worked at Cherry Hills Country Club. I worked in the bag room at a very prestigious golf club, and half the day all I did was zip around in a little golf cart, either picking up balls, shuttling guests and members from one area to another, and organizing large events and being a part of the excitement. It was amazing. But the best part was the tips. I would do little services here and there, something extra, good service to one of the members, and they would give me a $5 or $10 bill here or there. I add that up to my daily wage and divide it out. Wow, that's huge. But pretty quickly at some of the big events, I remember getting $20 tips, $50 tips, and even a couple $100 tips. I never knew it was possible to make so much money at a job. I made more money in tips than my good hourly wage. But I wanted more out of life. I wanted something better. At 18 years old, I had a goal of retiring by the time most of my friends left college. By the time they were done, I would have retired. It was a good goal. So I left. I decided I don't need to work anymore. I just said, that was fun and good, but that's in the past. So with 2 months savings, I left and joined the largest multi-level marketing organization in the nation. And with that 2 months, I was going to work really hard and diligently for that 2 months and get a little bit of income through my hard work and stretch the 2 months worth of income as long as I could till I made my millions. Mm-hmm. I was able to work hard and make that last 2 months. I found myself back in employment pretty quickly after I swallowed my pride. I became employed as a salesman at a large mattress company in Denver, Colorado. At this store, I learned to use the similar skills I learned through service at the country club, and I served my customers. And I realized if I do a superior job, I would be able to win their business. And I was 20 years old then. About, it was August 2007, I was Salesman of the Month for 1 month. And it was pretty awesome because it was a group of about 60 salesmen. So I had some success. I had made more money than I ever had before, had better mentors than I ever had before, and enjoyed it. But I wanted more. Mm-hmm. I wanted to travel and see the world and have a traveling job of some sort. So my young wife and I decided to move to another state. Why not Montana? So we came up to Montana, and little did I know that you need, we came up here with a rental truck, our stuff, the gas money for rental truck, and some money for food. You need more money than that to move. Was humbled again there. I then got employment at a mattress company here in Billings, Montana. And at this mattress company, I grew more. I learned how to deal with a Montana customer, a small town customer, and how different they were from a large metropolitan customer. And I fell in love with the Montana type of people and the people around Wyoming in this part of the nation. And at this company, I had better friends than I've ever had before at the place of employment. I made more money than I'd ever had before at a place of employment. And I had more fun. But I wanted more. I decided that I wasn't going to take life down. I wanted to sell higher ticket items, more prestigious items. And I moved from there to a Toyota car dealership just a couple blocks away. After selling the owner of the company a bed, he invited me to work for him. Yeah, he wants me. I'm going to do well here. 2 weeks after I started working there, Toyota earned the catchphrase, moving forward, even if you don't want to. I was in the middle of the winter sales season, and sales were down, and it was hard to make a living, especially for all the new guys. And after 3 months there, they weren't going to give me a chance to go further. And one of the least performing salesmen there, I was asked to leave. I was humbled. I felt like a screw up. If I was the cardinal of mistakes, I would have a 3-foot hat. I felt like the shaman of crap storms. I went into a depression that lasted several months. I would steal a clean slate if it wouldn't scar my record. But after analyzing these 3 decisions that were very life-changing for me, each one of them I learned a lot, I look at them with a lot of regrets and just scorn of what I could do better, what would be more logical, what could be more planned out. And I just look at them very, very critically. But I realized something. All those jumps, all those leaps were crazy. They were not supported by many of my other friends. A lot of friends told me that's kind of crazy. But they all led me to one more decision. About 5 years ago, my wife and I decided to open a business here in Billings, Montana. We opened a catering company. And we didn't know anything about catering, and we didn't know anything about business. But that crazy decision was a success, unlike my other crazy decisions. And sometimes you need practice with crazy decisions. And if you have some failures along the way, sometimes you need that to succeed. So I learned the moral that you shouldn't be too critical of the mistakes you've made because they've brought you to where you are and you've learned some lessons from them. And you definitely shouldn't get caught